Since I kind of got all the tiling stuff out and going on that, I decided I'm going to go ahead and do another little project, and that is in our greenhouse. We have never had a backsplash on this, and I've got some tile that's left over from God knows what, and I'm going to go ahead and install it in a backsplash, just one tile thick, like that. It's kind of a neutral cover, kind of matches this mica, but I'm going to go ahead and get started and see how that works. I got my laser set up. It's kind of hard back behind the sink, so I'm going to go ahead and install the mastic with this, kind of get it semi where I need it to go. I'm using a 4-inch putty knife to put it on just at the beginning because it's a little easier to work than the other tool, the trowel. And then I'm going over and grooving it. I'm doing most of this in fast motion because it's kind of boring and it takes a long time, but you see what I'm doing. I got the trash or the bucket in the way and the faucet's in the way, so you can't see much of what I'm doing until I get to this end. It's the same install as I had upstairs, only it's on the wall. You put a layer on the wall and then you butter the tiles and stick them on. I'm using a lot more pressure and adjusting and everything that I'm showing because, like I said, it's kind of boring, but I think I got a pretty good system going here. You might have said it'd be best to just do the whole thing, mastic, but I didn't. I'm using the same method as I used upstairs. I'm putting a swath of the mastic about 4 inches width of the tile, and I'm putting it on the wall a couple of tiles ahead, and then I'm scraping it with the V, and then I'm buttering. I always heard it referred to as buttering the tiles and doing the V groove on those, and then setting them in place. I haven't. They're kind of sliding down a little bit, so I have to keep kind of redoing them and making sure they're at the line I want it to be at the top. I'm using little spacers, if you can see. I've put in between the two tiles. I wanted it to have a real small grout joint, so it's only like 1/8 of an inch, and hopefully that'll work out. It's, upstairs was 3/8 of an inch and 1/8 of an inch here, but it looks better, or will look better. although I'm not showing it, I am buttering the back of all the tiles. Just cut it out to make it go a little quicker.
Got to cut a tile.
It so happens we had exactly the number of tiles to go across here, and that worked really good. I used my laser to make sure that they were level, straight, and all that kind of stuff.
Wow.
What do you think?
Looking good there.
Okay, that's done. Let it dry a couple days and then grout it and caulk it, and hopefully it's gonna turn out nice. Installing the grout.
I used the same grout as I used upstairs. We like the color, and it pretty well fit in with the bottom of the countertop. I've got the rubber trowel, and I'm just really forcing it into all the cracks on the bottom and in between the tiles, which aren't real big spaces, so I've got to make sure I get it evenly distributed. Now, this is the part that you didn't see upstairs in the bathroom. Using my finger to make sure the grout gets in all the cracks and everything's filled up. You just push in every crack that's there. Cover it as best you can. You have obviously a cover over the tile, and that needs to be cleaned up. But make sure you get everything filled up. No more holes. Everything's plugged with the grout. Now's the fun part. You've got to clean off all the tiles, and over the joints you just go real lightly. But you've got to make sure everything's clean. The tiles need to be cleaned, and the formica needs to be cleaned, and the wall needs to be cleaned. And the only way you can do that is just get a rag or a sponge and just clean it off, clean the rag, start again, keep going, keep cleaning the rag, keep getting going, keep cleaning the rag.
I'm gonna go get my other pants on and then I'll be ready. Ah, shit, that just makes me sick.
What?
Oh.
No.
Yeah, I did take a picture when she was in the car. I mean, all you see is her little ears and head. She was hurting though. That's what was. That hurt me. I went, oh, don't cry, don't cry.
Our little cat, although it really isn't ours, it's a feral cat, but we feed it, and we've had it for, God, 5-6 years. It was born here, and actually the mother was, and she had 3 kittens, and we kept them all, and they were just outside, you know, bouncers and that kind of stuff. And we ended up, the mom disappeared a few months ago. The first one disappeared. The second one was dead on the driveway. Something got to it and killed it. And this one, the last one, she had to go put it down. It got in some maybe rat poison or ate a mouse that ate rat food or something. I don't know, but anyway, kind of a sad day for us.
Clean the bucket. Oops. Okay, that's done. I need a let her dry, and I'll maybe wet it down a little bit more a little later and clean it up again. Okay, we had a little problem. I had a problem where the grout on top kind of bled into the sheetrock. So my wife came up with the idea of to put the tape on here and touch it up. Thankfully, she was a hoarder and she had the paint left over from 8 years ago or whenever it was. This was painted. So now we'll let that dry for a little bit and then take the tape off, and hopefully it looks really nice. Looks good. Only a little booger over here, right there, and I think we're gonna mess it up more if we do it. But that's it, that's the tile. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. The old backsplash. Got any comments or suggestions or anything? Let me know in the comments, and like the video. I'd appreciate it. Have a good one. See you.